Uh,
So this project is on.
I'll be shifting to a new project because my present project is over.
Okay, and this is on big data technologies only.
Yeah. I do not have clear picture as of now because current project is ending by May 31st. So by May starting, I'll have a better picture of what I'll be getting into.
Okay, okay, excellent, great. Uh, and how many year of experience do you have, Ashwini,
Two.
in big data or overall?
Yes. Overall with big data.
Acha, so okay, so you're recent, so you're engineering graduate, I believe.
No, I passed out in 2014.
Okay, excellent. Computer science.
Yes.
Okay, which college?
Jawaharlal Nehru Technical University, Hyderabad.
JNTU, right?
Yes.
Okay, excellent. Okay, so I hope you can see my screen also.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you understand about data science, Ashwini?
So data science is anything making sense out of a very large and a variety of data. You have to analyze the data and make some decisions to improve client business.
Right, excellent. So data science is basically the science of making sense out of data, or
Yeah,
taking business decisions, data-driven business decisions,
right,
right?
right.
Okay, and like, what are the skills do you think are required to be a data scientist?
Right now I'll say machine learning, then you have to be good with statistics, you should be knowing R, you should be knowing Python is a very good benefit because scientific programming is very
Mm-hmm.
easy with Python.
Right.
So these are the, yeah, and you should be knowing a little about graph also because whatever you analyze, you have to represent them in graphs.
Exactly. Okay, and do you know anything out of these, all the things you have mentioned?
Uh, Python I know, then I can say that I'm done with 40% of Spark, and PySpark is also one of the things I'm going through. But if you say if from big data perspective, I know I'm very good with Pig, Hive, MapReduce, Scoop, HBase.
Okay, okay, great. S- Okay, the company you name is, which you're working for is
Hewlett,
P?
Hewlett Packard, Hewlett Packard.
Hewlett Packard, okay, excellent. You're based in Hyderabad only?
No, I live in Bangalore.
You live in Bangalore. Okay, great. So Ashwini, let's understand the skills required to be a data scientist first,
Hmm.
right? And then we'll proceed in the demo. So in
Okay.
this demo, we are going to cover usually, first we'll cover what are the skills required to be a data scientist.
Hmm.
Then second would be what is a data science project pipeline.
Hmm.
Okay. Then we'll discuss our course curriculum,
Okay.
and then we'll have a small demo on the descriptive statistics part.
Okay.
Does that fine? Does that work for you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Before that, can I have a little overview about yourself, what you do?
Sure. So my name is Himanshu Arora.
Hmm.
I graduated in 2007 from IIT Bombay
Okay.
as a chemical engineer.
Uh-huh.
Then I have 8 years of industry experience,
Okay.
out of which 5 years is in analytics.
Hmm.
And now I've started this institute along with Kush on data science.
Oh, so you are two guys.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So like you have left your job and just doing this?
Yes, I've left my job and I'm just doing this only now.
Okay. 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 Great.
Okay. Yeah. So we are full time into this only.
Mm-hmm.
And like, yes, we have students from across India now. So we have students from Bangalore,
Okay.
Hyderabad, in north. We have students from Delhi, Gurgaon side. And we only
I
make,
see one more has joined.
yeah, Pramod is also supposed to
Someone
join.
also joined.
Yeah. So yeah,
Okay.
so we have students, and we only take five or six students per batch, not more than that. So we
Okay.
make sure that our batches are very interactive and like everybody participates and everybody learns.
Okay.
So it's not like we take 30-40 students in a batch and it's like very crowded and all.
Right.
And most of the classes are like this demo only, like you can intervene in between, you can ask whatever doubts you have, etc. etc.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, great. Hi Pramod, can you hear me? I think his audio is not connected yet. Hi Pramod. Yeah, Shuni, no need to put you on mute, you can just unmute yourself. Yeah, hi
Hello.
Pramod. Hi Pramod.
Yeah. I was talking to my colleague. So.
Okay, no issues. Pramod, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, excellent. So Pramod, we just started. So I just wanted to know your profile in brief, Pramod, as in what you are up to these days.
So, just a second. Just a second.
Yeah.
So, can you hear me now?
Yes, Pramod.
Okay. So, I am basically a network engineer.
Mm-hmm.
My designation is senior system engineer, and I'm working for a company called Charter Global Inc.
Mm-hmm.
I worked with Amazon prior for 2.5 years. I was into different domains: customer support, listings, and a few other domains.
Mm-hmm.
So currently, I'm like, I maintain whole infrastructure for a company
Okay.
from end to end, be it the networks, be it the servers and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But I have little knowledge on data analytics, data science, because in Amazon we get inputs from our data scientists and data engineers, wherein what kind of orders will be placed tomorrow based
Right.
on what customers are today. They actually know that what kind of orders will get generated tomorrow or day after tomorrow.
Okay.
So from that point of time, I have a little bit of interest on data science and data analytics. So I
Oh,
was just trying, let me try a demo class, or get a little bit of picture of it and figure out whether it is my cup of tea or not.
sure, Pramod. And how many years of experience do you have overall?
All put together, it is 5 years.
5 years.
Yes.
Okay, excellent. Great.
No problem.
So we have Ashwini also here.
Mhm.
Ashwini is having 2 years of experience in big data.
Okay.
Now he also wants to learn about data science.
Okay. That's
Yeah,
good.
great. Hi Shri Harsha, can you hear me?
Hi.
Okay,
Hello.
great. Yeah, Shri Harsha, am I
Yeah.
audible?
Yeah, it is audible.
Okay, great. So Shri Harsha, we are just starting. So just wanted to know about what is your current profile, job profile?
Yeah, I'm working for Wipro Consulting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yeah.
and I'm into the architecture part and having experience of 4.
4 years.
Yeah,
Okay, you're based in Pune or Bangalore?
I'm based in Hyderabad right now.
Hyderabad. No. Okay, great. Okay, so let's start. Pramod, no need to mute. The session will be very interactive, so I would appreciate if you can participate more.
Okay, no
Yeah.
problem.
Thank you so much.
Okay, no problem.
Great. So in as a part of this demo, yeah, hello. It's not echoing now.
Yes.
Yeah, better now. Is
No,
any one
no.
of you on speakers or something?
No.
Okay, great. So as a part of this demo, first of all, we'll cover what are the skills required to be a data scientist. I hope you can see my screen. Then secondly,
Yes,
we'll
yes.
discuss the data science project pipeline. Okay, as in what is your day-to-day activities of a data scientist. Then we'll discuss our course curricula. Okay, and then we'll just have a short demo on one of the topics. Okay. So first of all, let's discuss the skills required to be a data scientist. Yes, Pramod, what do you think, as you have worked with Amazon data scientists and engineers, what according to are the skills required to be a data scientist?
Mhm. So to be a data scientist, we need to have a good analytical skills. I
Okay.
mean, we should be in a position, if not on paper or if not on computer, at least we should be in a position where we can analyze things.
Mm-hmm.
It can be of a small decision as well, whether to do something or not, or take an example of investing somewhere or not. We should be in a position wherein we can analyze what's happening and come to a decision.
Okay.
Apart from that, there are other softwares like SQL, Python, R. There is something called Apache Hadoop. We have what you say, HBase. There are n number of tools, but not everyone uses all tools. It depends on companies to companies.
Right. Excellent. Okay. So you say that you have to analyze the data, right? But how do you think that the data analysis process works?
Yes.
Now I'm asking you, like, how do you think like the data analysis process works? As in how to go about it?
It will depend on if it is a structured data or unstructured data.
Okay. Fine. Yes, Shri Harsha, you want to add something on this?
No, no. Please go ahead.
Okay. Shri Harsha, no need to put yourself on mute, and it's better if you interact. Okay.
I'm there in a seminar hall, so no, there is an echo over here.
Okay, okay, no issues. Fine. See, the first skill that you require is the domain knowledge. Okay. So when I say domain knowledge, it means you need to have some understanding of the business on which you are going to apply data science tools, right? So data science is everywhere, be it telecom industry, be it retail, be it e-commerce, be it healthcare, be it manufacturing, and so on. Many more, right? So Pramod, you are so out of this industry, which knowledge do you hold? Which industry functionality are you aware about it in brief, not in very detail, but you understand as in like what kind of data we have and everything. Hello? Yeah, am I audible?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, I was just asking you. Okay, let's start with Ashwini first. Ashwini,
Yeah,
So what kind of clients are you dealing with?
manufacturing. My client name is Delphi. It's a manufacturing industry which produces parts or any type of part for other customers, like say Mahindra
Mm-hmm.
or Bajaj or for Ford, BMW and all.
Okay. So you look into that inventory management kind of thing or what?
Uh, it's pretty much difficult to tell you. Like it's a sub project created by my own to help it out because my project doesn't use big data concepts. If I start explaining, others will get confused.
Achha, okay,
So
fine.
let's. Okay.
Okay. So I can say that you hold a basic knowledge of manufacturing.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, great. How about you, Pramod? Pramod, we can't hear you.
Hello.
Yeah. Yes,
Just give me
Pramod.
1 second. I'm just switching to a different this thing.
Okay. Yeah, Shri Harsha. How about you? As a part of your
I'm into government field. Yeah, I'm into government domain.
uh-huh.
Okay. So my, like industries is my main part in this.
What kind of industries?
No, I mean, like, with the AP government and also with the Rajasthan government.
Mm-hmm.
So I deal with the mining part in this. I mean, what are the permits we basically, these government people, they issue the permits and all.
Right.
So we get daily so many transactions in this.
Mm-hmm.
So we need to analyze the data in this and, prepare the architecture for the government.
Okay, great. So when I say domain knowledge, you need to have some knowledge of the domains on which data science could be applied or is applied. Be it telecom, be it retail, be it e-commerce, be it healthcare, etc. It's not that difficult to have, and if you join any data science company, in the first 2-3 weeks you will be proficient with the domain knowledge part, right? But this is one thing that it is expected of you in the interviews. The second thing, the second skill and the backbone of data science is statistics. Okay. So
Yes.
yeah, what do you understand by statistics, Pramod?
Statistics is projecting anything on paper. So say for example we have something in inventory or anything we have, if we project it on paper with graphs or anything, at least with the numbers, how good we are doing or how bad we are doing, or this is the inventory that we have, this is what we need to have. Anything which is on numbers can be called statistics,
Okay,
as per my what I
fine. How
understand.
about you, Ashwini?
It's practicing and analyzing collection of numerical data, we can say,
Okay, fine.
in large quantities of it.
In large quantities, okay. Yeah, Shri Harsha, an input from your side?
To me, it's like, from the engineering background, it is again mean, median, mode, detail, predictive statistics.
Okay, so they're the most preliminary form of statistics that you we'd study in
Right, right,
engineering. Okay,
right.
so statistics means any more or less we have to deal with numbers here. That statistics is that branch of mathematics in which we try to study about the data, right? So in statistics can be divided into three major parts. One is descriptive, the other one is inferential, and the third one is machine learning, which is also known as statistical learning. Machine learning is the more like business word these days, buzzword these days, but the actual word is statistical learning only. Okay, now let's discuss each one of them in a brief. So descriptive is used to summarize your data. Okay, so as Shri Harsha mentioned, all the things that we study in college, mean, median, mode, comes under this. Okay, range, standard deviation. So like basically if you say have to say descriptive statistics, we cover measures of central tendency and variability in descriptive statistics. Okay, this is the most basic form of stats. Next we study what is called inferential statistics. So inferential statistics deals with inferring about the population from a sample. Okay, let's take an example here. Now, yeah, Ashwini, you are from Hyderabad, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you're working in Hyderabad only?
No, I'm working in Bangalore.
Okay, okay, great. So if I ask you that what is the average height of adult men in Bangalore?
Mhm.
Okay, how are you going to approach this problem?
Average height of I would be needing data. I would actually collect data from around 1,000 people.
Mm-hmm.
Not 1,100. I can say 100.
Okay.
And based on their average height, I can use concepts of statistics
Mm-hmm.
to and apply it over the total population.
Okay, great. So what we do, suppose this square, let's draw it again. Yeah. So I said this square indicates the population of Bangalore. So as Ashwini says, we have taken a small sample out of it, of let's say 100 people. So let's say the mean of this 100 people comes out to be 5 foot 6 inches, right?
Yeah.
So does it mean that the population average of Bangalore will also be 5 foot 6 inches?
Uh, Not necessarily.
Not necessarily, right? But it should be
Yeah.
close to it,
Right.
right? So the technique of inferencing the population parameters from sample statistics is what we study in inferential statistics. Okay, that is we have to find inferences about the population from small samples, right Ashwini?
Yeah.
So in this inferential statistics we study about various hypothesis testings. So we have various statistical tests like t-test, ANOVA, chi-square, z-test, etc., which
Mhm.
all are used to inference about the population. Okay,
Okay.
clear Pramod?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, how about Shirsha?
Yeah, yeah. This all I studied in my operations management subject.
Acha, okay, great. Good.
Yeah.
So now let's come to the third part of statistics, that is machine learning. Okay, heard about this term? The Ashwini has heard. Yes, Pramod?
Yeah.
Which term come again?
Machine learning.
Ah, yes, yes.
Okay, so what is machine learning, Pramod?
So say for example, we create something and we give it 2 to 3 inputs. Say for example, we design a smartphone app, and it should study how we are using it and give all important softwares or apps that we use on daily basis onto a page. So the process of continuous, learning what the app takes from our usage and
Mm-hmm.
gives the output onto a page wherein we have to get all the apps that we use on daily basis onto a page. So the continuous process that it is doing by learning by our actions or our usage of apps,
Right.
it can be called machine learning.
Okay, excellent. So basically if you have to go by the theoretical definition of machine learning, so it's like this. Suppose you have a task at hand T. right? Let's say playing a game of chess, right? And your performance on the task T is measured by performance P, okay? And you learn by experience E, okay? So if with increase in experience, if your performance on the task is increases, we call it a machine learning problem, okay?
Okay.
If my performance on the task T increases with experience, which is measured by my performance P, I would say, okay, this is a machine learning problem. In other words, you can say machine learning is a technique by which we teach our machines to take decisions without being explicitly programmed. Means we are not going to program them for each and every step, right? But they learn from the experience which we are providing them. Say for example, if you have to teach a machine to play a game of chess and win. So what we will do, we will expose him to the millions of games played in the history of chess. And on the basis of that, if its performance on chess is increasing, then we call, okay, my machine is learning. Right, Pramod?
Okay. Okay. Yes. Yes.
Yes, Sriharsha? Ashwini?
Yeah, fine.
Yeah.
Okay. So machine learning can be mostly divided into two parts. One is called supervised learning. Another is unsupervised. Okay. Yes, any idea on these two things, Ashwini?
No.
Okay.
Shiva?
Yes, anyone else? Pramod, Sriharsha?
No.
idea.
No.
Okay. So let's discuss them. What is supervised learning? So I will teach you this by example. Suppose your kid is in kindergarten. Okay. Now the teacher shows him 3 toys. She tells him that this is how a ball looks like. Okay. She tells him this is how a house looks like. Oops. Yeah. And then she tells him this is how a car looks like. Okay. So ball, a house and a car. Now the teacher shows the kid 10 toys. Okay. And ask him to identify which one is a ball, which one is a house, and which one is a car. So now my question to you all of you is, how will the kid answer this question? Or how will he classify which is a ball, which is a house, which is a car? Yes, Ashwini.
Well, yeah, I think this is an example of supervised learning. So what her mother does is she's supervising her child to by showing some objects. So when he'll be asked from 10 toys, he'll be referring from the example which was shown to him, and he'll decide based upon that.
Exactly.
If something, right?
Yeah. So what the kid will do if he has learned from this experience now, right? Okay, this is how a ball looks like. So whatever, so whichever on the basis of this learning, he's going to answer this question, right? So what we are doing here, we are first supervising him by showing him the correct answers, and then we are asking him to test the model on the unknown data, right, Pramod?
Yes. Yes.
So this is what is called supervised learning. Now let's say what is unsupervised learning. Now this time again, the question is a bit slightly tilted. Now this time the teacher does not show him 3 toys. She straight away shows him 10 toys and ask him to separate or segment the similar ones. Now my question to you, Pramod, is now the kid has not seen how the ball looks like, how a house looks like, how a car looks like, and now the teacher has asked him to segment the similar ones. How is he going to answer this question now?
So he'll check the items physically and see, if there are any matches, if there are two balls or two houses, two
But he doesn't.
cars, let it be anything.
But he
But
doesn't know
yeah,
what is
he'll not
house.
be able to know. Yeah, he'll not be able to know what is house, but he can, divide what he can see similar into a group.
Exactly. So what we do here is he will try to segment the objects on the basis of their features, right? So features can be the size, the shape,
Yes.
color, functionality, etc., etc. Right? But this time he cannot say what is a ball, what is a house, or what is a car. He can only group into three boxes. Let's say A, B, and C. Right? So what we have done here, he has segmented the data on the basis of the features of the data sets. Right? But there is no supervision here. So that's why we call this unsupervised learning. Okay? And this is primarily used in companies like Amazon, Flipkart, or who are company which provides you recommendations. Right? When I say recommendations means if you go to an Amazon page, it will recommend you certain products on the basis of your likes and dislikes, on the basis of your previous purchases, or on the basis of people who purchase similar things like you do. Right? So this is what is called unsupervised learning. Clear? Shriharsha, Pramod?
Yeah.
Okay, excellent.
Yeah.
So this is what we actually do in machine learning. And then we have various models, various algorithms in supervised and unsupervised learning, which we'll discuss in the course curriculum. Okay? Yeah. Now let's come to the third skill. Oops, there's no place here. Let me just remove this. Yeah. So now the third skill is the knowledge of one of the tools, because you cannot apply all the statistical techniques by hand on large data sets, right? So you need to have a knowledge of tools or programming language, whatever you call it, to implement these statistical algorithms. And the four most common tools that the industry uses is R, Python, SAS, and Excel. Okay? I think Ashwini has heard about all four of them.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you about Panda. Like, is it being used in industry right now?
Yes, definitely.
Okay. So, is it different from R or is it complementary to R?
Is Pandas?
Yeah.
So Pandas is a library in Python, no?
Yeah. So
which
like,
see, yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
So how is it used with R, or is it something
No, it's
different?
completely different. Pandas has nothing to do with R.
Okay.
R is okay. We'll discuss one at a time, Ashwini. Then I'll answer your question.
Okay.
Yeah. So R is primarily a statistical tool. Okay, so it was a language that was built for statistical purposes only. Right? It is open source, free to use, of course, and develop. Right? So R has more than 10,000 packages or libraries which you can use to implement almost any algorithm or any application regarding machine learning. Okay, so this makes R the one of the most commonly used tools in the industry these days, right? So most of the companies are using R for their data analysis projects, right? And R is of course very easy to learn. Means it's not like a usual programming language in which you have to like code down each and everything. Like you have to declare a variable first and then only you can use it and all. So most of the functions of statistics are already built up in R. You have to just use that function and do your job, right? So for example, if you have to apply a linear regression algorithm, so there is a function in R called LM. You just need to understand the syntax, how to use LM, and then you can simply get the answers, right? So you need not to hard code it from the scratch, right?
Is
So
R and RStudio both different?
yes, RStudio is just an IDE for R. The language is R only. RStudio is the integrated desktop environment for R.
Usually when we download, we have RGUI and RStudio for download. So my question was exactly like RGUI and RStudio, are they both different?
Yes, they are completely different.
So I installed actually both of them and they both look similar to me.
No, RStudio is an IDE of R, which you have to install separately.
Okay.
Right. When you install R, you will get with a GUI kind of a thing, which you call RGUI, and it's just a console where you can execute the R commands. So in RStudio, you have 4 windows. If you've seen RStudio, okay. So the RStudio window is divided into. Sorry.
Is it installed on your system? Can you show us once how?
If you want, okay, sure, I will do that. Yeah, I will show you that. Might take a moment or so. Yeah. Can you see this?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so usually there are 4 windows here. So this one is RStudio. This bottom console is what you get if you only get R.
Right.
Okay, this is basically the editor where you can write the scripts and all. Right. This window shows you the environment as in which variables you have declared, etc. And this window is for your help, packages, plots, etc. Because RStudio is like IDE for R. So if you work with Java or something, that they have Eclipse for Java and all, right?
Yeah, right.
Similarly here we have RStudio for R. Okay.
So RGUI is inferior to this, right?
Yes, RGUI is much inferior to it. Yes. So if you want to work on RStudio, most of the people use RStudio only.
Okay.
Okay.
It's a freeware, right?
Exactly, it's a freeware. Yes.
So if possible, by the end of session, can you share the link?
Sure, you can just Ashwini just search on Google, search for R, download R and install it, and then search for RStudio. Download and install it. That's it. If you want, I can share the link with you, or I'll mail you that.
Yeah, that will be fine because I've been installing and each and every time it will install RGUI only.
Okay, fine. I'll help you with that. Not an issue.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's continue this session.
Yeah, sure. So yes, we were discussing R. So R is a, as you've seen this, R is a programming language specifically built for statistical purposes only. Very easy to learn, very much common in industries, has lots of packages, completely free to use, right? So which makes it a very exciting tool to learn, and like as for industry purposes, it is most important tool to learn for data science these days. Okay, if you want to learn tool in data science, you should go for R. Then we have Python, right?
Right.
So I hope you have heard about Python also, Pramod.
Yes, yes. Yeah, yeah.
So Python is basically a generic programming language like Java,
I tried
C++,
learning it.
etc. Okay. So Python
Yeah, yeah.
is generic programming language like Java, C++, but of course it is open source, free to use, right? And because of the various very good strong developer community, they have various packages which can be used to implement data science in Python. Like as Ashwini was mentioning, Pandas is one,
Yeah.
Scikit is another one, NumPy is other, and many more. So by including these packages in your code, you can use Python as a data science tool. Okay. Of course, Python is also easy to learn, but not as easy as compared to R. Okay. And the length of code will be much higher in Python as compared to your R. Okay. But again, a
Okay, okay.
very popular language, and its popularity is growing in the data science community day by day. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Then the
Okay.
next, but the learning curve is a bit higher in Python as compared to R. Means it will be very easy for a newcomer to start with R, learn with R, and execute data science projects in R as compared to Python.
So small
Especially,
question.
yeah.
Can we so people who know Python or people who know R,
Mm-hmm.
so we'll be able to do both the jobs related to analytics in a single tool, right? It is not like a tool is limited. So for example, I tried learning Python. I mean, initial bit of code or something,
Uh-huh.
but later I left it. It is 6 to 7 months ago. So what my doubt is,
Mm-hmm.
what all we can do in Python, can we do it in R also, or are the tools limited to R analytics?
No, no. See, most of the things can be implemented in R as well as Python.
Okay,
So because of
okay,
very strong communities of any new tool which comes up is launched for both of the languages, Python and R,
okay,
right?
okay.
Yeah. So for example, there is a very famous package called XGBoost, which
Mm-hmm.
is like if you heard about Kaggle and all, which is used to win that Kaggle competitions. So you have a library of XGBoost in Python also, you have a library of XGBoost in R also. So whichever you feel
Okay,
comfortable with,
okay,
you can use it. The bottleneck is not the tool, the
okay,
bottleneck is the machine learning concept that you should know.
okay,
If
okay,
you know machine learning well, these tools are not a limitation. You can use whatever you want. Okay.
okay,
So those who are like old programmers, they use C, C++, Java also, whatever they want to use. Right? But you should be good in machine learning and or basically statistics. So
okay,
learning this tool without the knowledge of machine learning and statistics is of no use. You cannot be a data scientist without statistics.
okay.
Getting it?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Now the third tool is SAS. So SAS is from the company by the same name, SAS only. It is of course a very expensive tool. Very easy to learn. used to be the market leader around 2000 up to around 2010 or something, right? But because of it, of course it is closed. You cannot customize it as per your requirement. You cannot build libraries and packages for SAS, right? So because of this limitation, because of its expensive nature, and because of it being closed, the popularity of SAS has dropped over the years. And it is like most of the companies are moving from SAS to R and Python. So usually these days SAS is used by most of the banks which have been using SAS from the last 12-15 years, and it's very expensive for them to move to a new tool. Only those companies are using SAS these days. And most of the new startups and all have shifted to either to R or to Python. Okay? But of course, yes, SAS is easy to learn. It's not that difficult. It's again a statistical tool solely made for this purpose only.
Okay.
Right, Ashwini? Any doubts?
Yeah. No.
Okay, great. And then we have, of course, our Excel. Right? So Excel is like everybody uses Excel. Everybody knows Excel, right?
Yes.
Excel is a completely GUI driven software. Right? It means you can see each and every data point. You can feel each and every data point. Right? You can incorporate various statistical packages to use Excel for all this machine learning as well as statistical purposes. Okay, but the problem with Excel is it cannot handle large data sets. Why? Because of the Excel being GUI driven. So it's very difficult for you to open a 200 MB or 100 MB data set in Excel, right? But the companies who have working with small data sets, they are very happy with using Excel because most of their workforce already know Excel, so it's easy for them to teach all these things, right? But again, those who are like in the experienced people and in data science, and those who are good in programming and all, they would of course prefer R and Python only, not Excel. Okay, but it doesn't mean that you cannot implement machine learning and statistics in Excel. You can do this in Excel also, of course with limitations. Okay, so these are the 4 tools more prominent in the industry, and learning any one of them is sufficient for you to be a data scientist. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so either you are good in R or Python or SAS or Excel, whatever, but you should know this with a thorough understanding of statistics and machine learning. Right, Pramod?
Yes.
Okay, any doubts so far? Ashwini, Shriharsha?
No.
Okay, good.
Fine.
Yes, Shri, you have any doubt? No. Okay, great. So this brings us to the end of the first topic, that is what are the skills required to be a data scientist. So to summarize it, we have 3 skills: domain knowledge, statistics knowledge, and the knowledge of a tool. Okay, great. Now let's cover the second point. What is a data science project pipeline? Right? Hello. Yeah. Pramod, are you with me?
Yes.
Or can you please be on unmute? It's easy for me.
No. Whenever I'll need to talk, I'll be there. No problem.
Okay, fine.
There is some noise coming. I better avoid it.
Okay, no, thank you so much. Yeah, Shri Harsha,
No problem.
are you with me?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So let's understand the data science project pipeline. So the data science project starts with gathering the data. Right? So this, you can gather the data from your databases, from your Hadoop clusters, from your cloud, wherever the data is located, right? And you have to gather the data of using various query languages. Ashwini,
Yeah.
there's a lot of background noise from your side. Is somebody talking or something?
Yeah, I am in office. So I actually I can't mute this. That button is grayed out.
Okay, okay, fine. Then I will mute you then, not
Is
issue.
it still?
I will mute you.
Okay.
Okay. Just let me know when the noise is over. I will just unmute you.
Yeah.
Just put me on.
You can unmute me after 10 minutes. Okay.
Okay, fine. Yeah. Okay. Yes, Pramod. So first of all, you have to gather the data.
Okay.
To gather the data from data warehouses or your databases or your cloud or your Hadoop clusters and all, you need to have a knowledge of SQL. Right? Any kind of SQL will do. MySQL, MS SQL, HivePig, etc. Okay. Then once you have gathered the data, you have to prepare the data. So what is the meaning of preparing the data?
Getting it ready, maybe structured, unstructured, what all we got.
Right. So first of all, you have to clean the data. Right.
Yes.
So what is the meaning of cleaning? Means you have to look for various outliers. Outliers means missing values. Sorry, extreme values. Very low values or very high values which might be suspicious. Okay. Then you should look for the missing values in your data if you have any. Right. And how I can treat these missing values. Then you have to look for what you say consistency in your data. Right. Means all your columns are in proper data format or not. So it might not be the case that your string numbers are marked as string or something, right? Very small issues of consistency might be there. So cleaning the data is a very much critical process, and all these things are done into your tool only, it's either R or Python.
Okay.
Okay, and this is like you cannot skip this step, and it takes almost 40% of your project time. Okay, and it's not very exciting to do, but yes, you have to do it. You cannot avoid it. Okay, so this is the data preparation part. So once you have prepared the data, means now you know, okay, that my data is clean, my all the variables are making sense, and I know what values are, which values go inside it, and what are my dependent variables, what are my independent variables, etc. So basically a thorough study of your data comes into this preparation part. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Then the next step is the important step, that is analyzing the data. Okay. So this is the most important step, as in this is the like core area of a data scientist. So here what you have to do, you have to use the prepared data and you have to build models. Right? What is the meaning of building models? So you have to basically apply various statistical algorithms that you know for your supervised learning or unsupervised learning, depending on the question at hand. Right? So once you build the model, you have to again evaluate it also. right? What is the meaning of evaluation? Means you need to understand that whether your model is working well or not. Okay, and once you are sure that your model is working fine, you can finally implement it in your production. Means you can apply this models on your actual test data, right? So for example, suppose I'll explain this with an example also. Let's take the example of credit risk modeling. Okay,
Okay.
suppose Pramod, you are a bank, right? And
Okay.
you have to screen your customers, as in whom should I give a loan or whom I should not give a loan. Okay, and as a data scientist, you have been allocated this responsibility that you have to tell me which customers are suitable for my loan,
Okay.
right? So as a data scientist, what you have to do is, first of all, you need to gather the data, right?
Yeah.
So what data you need to have? That
I
also you
mean,
need
their previous records,
exactly.
how if they had any loans, how did they pay, what are their credit scores and stuff.
Exactly. So you need to have a very good big data set of their old customers. And you should also know
Yes.
that which customer was a defaulter, which one was not. Right? And you should
Yes.
have their demographic information like income, where do they stay, how big is their family size, how many years of experience do they have, which company they work for, and so on and so on. Right? So once you have this data
Yes.
set, you have prepared it, you have cleaned the missing values, you have removed the outliers, etc., and your data is ready to
Sorry,
work for.
Himanshu,
Yes, Shri Harsha, go ahead.
there is some issue with your voice.
My voice? Okay. Pramod, are you
I'm
facing?
able to hear it. No problem from my side, from your end.
Shri,
I can
is it
hear you
okay now?
clearly.
Yeah, it
Shri,
is fine, but no, there is some lag in your voice.
okay. Then Shri, I believe just check your internet speed once.
Okay, fine. Yeah.
Okay, I think that might be issue for the lag, yes. Okay.
Else can I use my mobile instead of checking
Yes,
some audio?
sure, sure. Just download this GoToMeeting app.
In the
And
mobile also?
yes, yes, yes. You have a GoToMeeting app in the mobile, Android. And then you just need to plug in this meeting ID 514-597-629.
Or what you can do is, if you have received the email, Suresh, you can click that join link. It will automatically open in GoToMeeting if that app is installed.
Right.
Okay. One second.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, Pramod. So we were discussing this credit risk modeling case study,
Yes, yes.
right? So now you have prepared the data and everything is clean. Now you can work, right? So now what you have to do, you have to analyze this data.
Himanshu, can you start from the beginning?
Sorry?
Can you start from gathering the data?
Okay, sure, fine. So I was discussing this credit risk modeling case study, Shri Harsha. But is my voice fine with you now? Is the lag is gone now?
Yeah, lag is gone, but it's fine. Don't worry.
Okay. So Shri, so what we were discussing is, we were discussing credit risk modeling. So now you have to decide as a data scientist, as in which customers you should give loan to, which ones you should not give loan to. Okay. So first step in the process is you need to gather the proper data, right? So you'll gather all the data from your historic records. What all the people you have given loan to, whom of them were the defaulters, what was their income, what was their age, and other factors regarding the loan process. Once you have this data, you need to clean it and prepare it so that you can work on it. So this process is the second step, that is the preparing the data part. So you need to properly, thoroughly clean it. You need to remove the outliers, missing values, check for consistency, and any issue you might have with the data, right? And once the data is clean, now the time is to analyze the data, right, Pramod?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, let me unmute Ashwini also. I think noise might be gone. Yeah, hi Ashwini.
Yeah, hi. I
Okay.
can hear it.
Okay, great.
Okay.
So now, how should I analyze the data? So what you usually do now, you usually divide it into two sets. One is called the train data, and second one is called the validation data. Okay. So now that for the train data, you use this train data to build your models. So if I give you an example here, if you remember the kindergarten example, Pramod, the 3 toys that the teacher had shown was the train data, right?
Okay.
So train data is the one
Okay.
on with the basis of which the model learns, right? And once, so, and now if you have built the models, you have to check whether your model is working fine or not, right? So to do that, you have this validation data set, right? So these two data are actually divided from the same data set only. So you divide this data set randomly into two parts, right? So you have all the variables in the train data, the same thing will be in the validation data also, right? And you, till the preparing part, you are not going to split it. Only when the cleaning is done, you are going to split it into two parts. Okay. Now, once the model is built, you try it on validation data set to check for how my model is performing, right? Means you will use this data to predict for key, whom should I give loan, whom I should not give loan. But you know the actual answers also. So you can easily compare whether your model is working well or not, right?
Okay.
So for example, I will show you like, one is my actual data set, one is my predicted data set. Okay, so actual was defaulter, you also predicted defaulter, right? So means your prediction is correct. The second one is non-defaulter, but you predicted defaulter, so this one is wrong, this one is correct, and so on for all the dataset you have. Then we have various matrices to calculate how my model is performing, like how much accuracy is it, what is the root mean square error, etc, etc. Fine.
Okay.
Yeah. So once you are damn confident, okay, my model is working fine, you're going to handle it over to your client, okay, that this is the model is ready, you can use it on your production data set, right? So now any new loan data, new loan application is coming, it will be screened using this model, and that model will say, okay, I should give this loan to this person, or I should not give this loan to this person or not.
Okay.
Right, Pramod?
Yes.
Okay, so this is how the data science process works. And of course the last step is the reporting part, right? So you report and of course the business and the management, your management does not understand data science, they don't know what is machine learning, they don't know what is statistics, so they only know the key metrics which are responsible for their business, right? So you need to create reports, interactive graph charts, bar charts, histograms, maps, etc, which can be easily comprehended by your management, right? And this is usually done with a tool called Tableau. or click view, okay, etc., etc. I think Ashwini, you know Tableau, right?
Yeah, I've
Okay.
been working on it for some
Okay, you've
time.
been working on it. Okay, great. So Tableau, click view,
It's actually a very good tool.
yeah, exactly. It's very good to, very easy to learn. It's almost completely drag and drop only.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
So Tableau, ClickView, Power BI, but you can do it with R also. R has also very strong uh, graphical outputs also. There are certain libraries which can help you create various graphs. But of course, these tools are much easier to use as
Mhm.
compared to R.
Yeah, they are
Okay,
dedicated tools for this.
exactly. So definitely it would be easier.
Is 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 Tableau a freeware tool or is it a paid
No,
tool?
Tableau is not a freeware tool, but there's a,
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
Tableau
it's
public
a
is free.
paid tool, but yeah.
There are two things, Pramod.
Sorry.
Yeah, just a second, Ashwini, let me
Okay.
finish. So one is Tableau
Yeah,
public,
yeah.
which is completely free
Hmm.
to use. Right? It has few limitations that it cannot connect to all kind of data sets. Means it cannot connect to your Amazon Redshift or any other kind of database. It can only connect to your Excel files, your CSV files, and your Microsoft Access. But the functionality part is
Okay.
all same. What can you do in Tableau is all same, right?
Okay.
Yeah. Then there is a Tableau desktop version also, that is paid one, which gives you a lot of option of importing the
Okay.
data from various techniques. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
that is a paid tool. And then you have this Tableau server, which most of the company uses.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but the functionality is all the same in all the three versions. The functioning of Tableau is same, it's not different. Okay,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Yes, Ashwini, you want to add something on this?
Yeah, I was telling you that if you go through their website, they have around 100 hours of tutorial. So you can, if you want, you can learn from their website for free.
Exactly. If you want to learn Tableau, you can learn
Okay.
from their 100 hours tutorial. Otherwise, we also cover Tableau in our course.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. Is this clear? Is it clear till here?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, okay, excellent. Now let's come to the third part, that is our course curriculum. So we have our course is 130 hours of course teaching, and it is all live, no recorded videos. Means we'll give you the recordings after the class, but the teaching is completely live only. So it's all instructor led classes. Okay, and we don't take more, we have only 6 students per batch.
Okay.
Okay, so that the classes are as as the demo is happening, classes are also like this only. So you can freely ask question without any issues. You can easily interact. You need not to put yourself on mute or something, right? So we make sure
Okay.
that each and every one of you learn. So it's not like big batches like 30 or 40 student batches in which you cannot interact. That's not with us. Okay, yeah, and we have options of weekdays and weekends. So either you can choose a weekend batch or a weekday batch.
Any specific timings when it comes to weekday?
Yeah,
So the
weekdays
thing
only.
is, I work on weekends. I told you, right, I'm working as a senior system engineer. So my
Uh-huh.
main domain is into network and infrastructure monitoring. It is
Uh-huh.
for a US company.
Oh,
I have a schedule for a whole year, and I
acha.
work on Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and alternate Tuesday.
Acha.
I'm off on all Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, as
Okay.
well as alternate Tuesday.
No, for us weekends are like Saturdays and Sundays only. So weekdays is 7 to 9 a.m. in the morning.
Okay.
Yeah. So we have 7 to 9 a.m. batches on the weekdays, and weekends is 10 to 2 or 3 to 7.
Okay.
Okay. So it's weekend is 10 to 2 or 3 to 7. Okay. So it's a 130 hours course which usually take around 4 months to complete. Okay. As per the syllabus part, we start with very basics of statistics. So we'll teach you descriptive statistics. Okay. Which usually take 12 hours. We teach you inferential, which usually take 24 hours. We teach you R. So we teach you R as a programming language also, the basics plus intermediate level. Okay, which is again close to 25 to 30 hours. Then we teach you machine learning with R. So we teach you all the fundamentals of machine learning and how to apply with R. So which is 40 to 50 hours of course. And then we teach you Tableau, which is usually 12 to 14 hours. Okay, so the primary focus of the course is on statistics and machine learning only. And how do you use machine learning in various applications? It is a completely case study driven course only. Okay. So you can, yeah, so we will give you case studies on each and every statistical model. Few will be solved in the class, few you have to do as a homework. Okay, Pramod?
Yeah.
Okay. And then what we have is just, yeah. And one more thing we do is like we provide you continuous support after the course of various case studies. Means once the course is over, of course we want you to be in touch with all the things you learned here till you make your shift in the career. So we will be providing you case studies as many as you want, which you can solve and which we can discuss with you, and we can provide the codes also for that. Okay, so this is not counted in the course, this is as per your as much as you want, so that you feel confident to face all the interviews. Okay, other than this,
Okay.
yeah, so this is the course part. 40, 50, 60, yeah, this is done. What else? Yeah, so this is the course curriculum. Are you aware of any machine learning algorithms, Ashwini, Pramod?
No,
No.
not
Okay,
at
then I will not give, okay, otherwise I'll give you the names as in what algorithms I cover, but you can read it in the course brochure as in which things we cover in the machine learning and statistics. Okay, so we try
Okay.
to cover all those algorithms which might cover around 80 to 90% of industry applications. Okay, so be it retail, be it healthcare, be it telecom, you can use it. Okay, plus of course we help you in your resume building and your job hunt part also. So we have a Facebook page on which we keep on posting various job openings which we get through our referrals in the industry,
Okay.
and they are all referral based only. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is for the course curriculum part. Yes, Pramod, any doubts?
No, nothing as of now.
So you, if
So
you do,
yeah, small thing. So do we get a certificate or anything after we complete and
sure, we will give you,
something?
we'll give you our certificate which mentions that Pramod has completed a course with us, and he has passed this course, and so things have been covered in this course.
Okay.
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 Yeah. But I don't think that matters much in the industry, Pramod.
No, no, that's not at all. You know, people who don't have certificates are also doing the job.
Yeah, the point
Main
is
thing what
yes,
happens
yes,
is
yes.
how we perform in the interview. I mean, in these days, interviews are also not that easy. They might give one or two demo cases to solve and stuff. Then ultimately they can judge on the candidate's skills.
Exactly,
So when
exactly.
when I was working with Amazon, I was also trained for hiring.
Acha,
So
okay.
it is not that easy also.
Right.
So everything everywhere everything is judged and then a candidate goes through.
Exactly. Another thing is like we also help you, like we usually suggest our students to make a GitHub profile,
However,
right? So whatever you
yeah,
do,
I have a small doubt.
yeah, Shri Harsha, go ahead.
Now, are there any certifications for this?
See, as such there are no not any industry standards for that, for data science. For Tableau you have a certification from the Tableau company itself. Okay, but for data science as such there are there are not any industry standards or any such, what you call, associations with some kind of a body which you can take.
Okay, okay,
Okay.
fine.
Yeah. So more or less is all skill based. So how good you are in this field, that should speak in the interview. That's it. I think that works in any domain, right? If you're good in that field, that should speak for you, right? Even if you have certifications
Right.
or not. Okay. Yeah. Yes, Pramod. So I was telling that we suggest our students to have a GitHub profile.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
Okay.
what you do, like whatever you code you write in the class, you should post it on GitHub also, which you can share in your interviews, in your resume, your GitHub link, so that they actually can see what all work you have done. Right? That builds trust with the employers, and a lot of startups hire in this way.
Okay.
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 Yeah. Okay. Anything else? Yeah, Ashwini, Pramod.
No, no, nothing.
How about you? Yeah, Ashwini, any doubts? Any questions?
Yeah, like, are you going to teach statistics using algorithms, or will it be like how we used to learn in 10th class, 10th or 12th?
See, statistics will be mostly from basic standards first of all.
Right,
Means you
right,
have to start from various basic. Will tell you what is mean, how to calculate. Will tell you what is
right.
median. Then for inferential
Okay,
also we'll teach you from the basic concepts. Like what is the
mhm,
t-test, how to apply it, what is the formula behind it, everything.
okay,
Right? But as we go to the machine learning now, the mathematics becomes very much complicated.
okay.
Okay, so nobody expects you there the mathematics from you as a data scientist. So
Mhm.
what we teach you is like, suppose I have to teach you one algorithm like linear regression. I think everyone of you might have used it somewhere. Suppose you have this data sets like this and you have to fit a straight line. Right, Pramod? This is nothing but a linear regression
Yes.
model. So
Yes.
we'll teach you what is linear regression.
Okay,
Okay? We teach you how to apply in R. Right? We teach you how to judge. Means whether this model is working fine or not. Means we'll teach you what is R square, teach you what is RMSE, what is MSE. The way you can judge what is the linear regression is working well or not. But we are not going to teach you what is the mathematics behind the linear regression. Okay? So we teach you that linear regression is represented by this equation, beta naught plus beta 1 x1 plus beta 2 x2 and so on. But
okay.
to calculate this beta, we'll teach you that R will help you in calculating these betas.
Okay.
Right? Because if you get into the mathematics of this, Nashwini, then it becomes really difficult actually. So then we expect
Yeah,
that you are very
agreed.
good in your engineering mathematics also. You need to be good in calculus, you need to be good in linear algebra and all. That usually not
I
works for
wish
most
I.
of the data scientists, right?
Okay.
and that is also not expected for out of data scientists. Otherwise, they would require at least a MS or a PhD in statistics,
Yeah.
right? So it will
Right.
become a 2 year course then. So mostly we are more focused on the application part of it. So
Okay.
you should understand when to apply linear regression, how to apply, and how to interpret the results.
Okay.
Okay, that's it.
Okay.
Yeah. Anything else?
No, no.
Not from my.
Okay. Yeah, Shriharsh?
Yeah, so this is completely online, right? The teaching and all is the
Yes,
same mode.
it's completely online. Completely live and completely
So,
online. Yeah.
okay. So, right now, no, I'm on the consulting side, mostly to the business analyst side.
Right.
Okay. So, no, how I can, no, further use this business as a data scientist is my next step to this business analyst.
Okay. So are you working with a team which have data scientists?
See, I'm into the consulting. It's all preparing the architectures for the client.
Okay, fine. So means you don't have anything to do with data right now. Means you have access to data, but you're not into analyzing and all, right?
Not exactly, but I'll have the data,
Uh-huh.
and I need to prepare the architecture for the applications.
Okay. When you say architecture, like can you explain it a bit?
Mm, no, in the sense like where exactly the data is flowing from which point to which point.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's something like revenue models will be there in between.
Uh-huh. Okay. So
And
basically
now
you want
we
to,
will have.
sorry, you go ahead.
Yeah, please go ahead.
So basically you are more towards the domain side of the business, right? So you understand
Right,
how the
I'm
data flow
towards the
works,
method.
right? Okay. So
Right,
what I
right,
would
right.
what I would suggest, if you want to be a data scientist, what you should do is like you should of course learn this, do this course and learn the techniques of data science, right?
Okay,
And then you should try to associate with some project or with some team who are into this field,
okay.
right? And I don't think that would be very difficult for you, because your company working in a company like Wipro, which hire a lot of data scientists and which have a
Yeah,
separate
we
team
have
for it,
diverse.
right?
Right, right.
So I
Yeah,
would say ki
it's
you should
very
definitely
it's very difficult. It's very difficult.
moving within
I
a
But
also
see,
company.
work.
it's difficult to shift in Wipro, but I can try outside only. It is not possible to shift inside the Wipro.
Yeah,
Seriously?
because yeah, managers
Yes.
won't allow to leave you your present project and switch to next project.
Yeah, but lot
They
of
won't.
my
That is very
friends,
true.
lot of my colleagues have actually done it. Means for 3 years they have
No,
worked on
like
some domain
last.
and then they have moved to a different domain.
No, well,
If
see,
the
well versed
domain
with the
come,
Tableau.
Sorry.
yeah, if the domain comes under a similar project, then they can move. But moving from one project to another, it's financially very much good for a manager. That is why they won't allow it.
Right, but they, if say if you like if you tell them that I'm going to leave the company, better you shift me, I think they will do that.
No. For which company you worked earlier?
No, I was never worked in an IT company. I am I
Okay,
am
you were.
yeah,
Uh-huh.
I have a manufacturing guy. I applied all these things in manufacturing domain.
Okay,
So I
okay,
worked with a company like Dr. Reddy's and JSW.
okay.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
maybe there it might be possible, but in IT, everyone is replaceable.
Okay.
Anyhow, you'll
And
be.
yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah, so if you'll say to your manager that I'll leave the company,
Uh,
if you won't give me a new project, so anyway he's going to, he has to remove you. So if you leave company or go to different project, both the things are same to him,
yeah, I
right?
think
So he
Ashwin
won't.
is more of case to case basis, because one of my students actually, while doing this course, he was in a company called Verizon. So
Yeah.
he was a Java developer, and from that he shifted to data science within the company in Hyderabad.
Yeah, his
Yeah,
luck
Verizon.
was.
So he
Yeah.
didn't left.
Haha,
Yeah.
being a developer, adds up to his profile that he is a data scientist now.
No, I don't think
Because
so.
there are a lot of there are little projects in my company which are development driven,
Mm-hmm.
and for those projects, the data scientists or the business analysts, they sit in US.
Uh-huh.
So there was one guy who was working as a developer here. He went on a business visa to give a project presentation,
Mm-hmm.
but we never knew that that guy was into data analytics, data science, and everything. So that guy actually replaced one of the business analysts there,
Acha.
and
Okay.
we were like, okay, okay, something is good. Okay, if something good is happening with someone, what can others do?
Right. So I think, yeah.
My main thing of for checking into it, or trying for this course, was the same thing, whether to check if it is my cup of tea or not. Because when I was working with Amazon, I worked there for 2.5 to 3 years. I worked
Mm-hmm.
in customer support, listings. I used to, before the Amazon.in came into picture, there were 10 to 15 guys who were uploading products to Amazon before maybe 6 months or 1 year. I was a
Mm-hmm.
part of that team also. We used to upload a huge data set onto Amazon beta website, and we used to check how they are getting uploaded and stuff. And later I again moved to a different, programming kind of a phase where we clean lot of stuff on Amazon. So say for example, if images are not on white background, if
Mm-hmm.
some seller has hidden his contact information between any description
Okay,
somewhere,
okay, okay.
wherein an associate didn't figure out that was the seller's contact information.
Mm-hmm.
So we used to download a huge set of data from the seller's profile,
Mm-hmm.
and we used to clean it. So a lot of things that was happening was in Excel, because it
Mm-hmm.
was not that big of a data.
Mm-hmm.
So we used to do that in Excel. And
Uh,
then I completely moved on to my original field, which is completely into networking, system engineering, and everything.
right.
So I was like, because I have a taste of this field and as well as that field, so I was like trying to make a good decision for much what is going to come ahead, whether to
Right.
go completely into systems engineering, networking, VMware, AWS cloud,
Mm-hmm.
or come into data analytics and stuff. Because I've already done things on Excel, maybe I'll find it exciting or good doing things on R or Python.
Right.
So that's the main reason why I considered myself for this.
Okay, great. So Pramod, you were in Amazon Hyderabad?
I used to work in Amazon Hyderabad. Now I'm working in a different company. I stay in Hyderabad.
Okay, one of my colleagues
I
also
work.
joined Amazon in around 3-4 years back, Arjun Chaudhary.
Mm-hmm.
He was like
Okay.
world quant analyst or something. I don't know his exact profile that time.
Worldwide capacity planning analyst.
Yeah, something like that exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. So it is called WWCP team.
Okay, okay, okay.
They are any hiring that happens in Amazon comes after what the team has analyzed. So say for example, tomorrow in UK some 50 fulfillment centers associates are being taken to
Uh-huh.
do some job. It has to go through this team's analytics, and then only an opening will be created. We'll have to take 50 or 100 guys for this
Okay,
job,
okay, okay, got it.
like that.
Great. Okay. Yeah, Shiresh, you were asking something.
No, I was just listening to all the various dimensions, and moreover, as I said again, it's difficult to change inside the Wipro.
Mm-hmm.
However, with the experience what our course is giving, and with the support,
Yeah.
I think I need to change my complete dimension and try for the new.
So how many
Yeah,
years of
in
experience
short,
do
you
you
have
have?
to create.
I'm having 4 years right now.
Okay, fine. I think then moving out also won't be that difficult for you.
Mhm.
So because we have students from
I
like
think
8 years, 9 years experience also. Right. So if we suggest them that you start hinting outside, for that you need to at least show 3 to 4 years of experience on your resume of data science. Right. So then only they can demand the
completely
salary
create
they
a
are,
new resume.
sorry.
We'll have to create a complete new resume.
Right. Ashwini, you're
At
only,
least I will have
yeah,
to.
you are only 2 years old, so you don't have to worry about it that much.
Yeah, I already have a resume which I created like this.
Okay. Great. Okay. Yeah. Let's. So
So one more question, Himanshu.
yeah, Pramod.
Yeah. So what kind of experience do you have? I mean, you are completely into this. You are working on
Yeah.
this and
Okay.
then
I
teaching,
think you
or
before you joined, I discussed this with Ashwini also. Yeah. So
okay,
I am a 2007 pass out of IIT Bombay
okay,
as a chemical engineer.
okay,
Okay. Started my career with Dr. Reddy's Hyderabad.
okay,
Okay. Then what moved to JSW, that is Jindal Steel Mumbai.
okay,
Okay. Then worked there for 6 years almost.
okay,
Right. So there my profile was complete into this only. So I started with all the Six Sigma things and all, and then
okay,
slowly developed my skills into data science and data science, all these things, analytics completely. Right.
okay,
Yeah.
okay,
So but now I and along with my partner Kush, we are completely into this thing only, training only.
okay,
We don't work anywhere. This
okay.
is like our company only. This is our bread and butter.
Oh,
Will
so
Kush be
okay.
taking class?
Sorry?
Will Kush be giving lectures too, or
Yes,
only
yes.
you'll be
No,
taking?
no, no, no. I will take, Kush will take, and there are some other faculties also, they will also take. So it depends
Okay.
on, they take part by part, yeah. But
Okay.
you need not to worry about that. They all are like very well qualified.
No, no, no.
Yeah,
I am not worrying at all.
yeah. Okay, yeah. Pramod, you asking something?
No, no, no. I just checked your website also. So this
Okay.
Kush in the sense Kushagra
Singhania, yeah.
Singhania, right?
Exactly, exactly.
Okay, okay, okay. So he's from Delhi,
ID Delhi, yeah.
or did his IIT? Okay, IIT Delhi.
Yeah.
Okay. I lived in Delhi for 10 years.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So yeah, yeah. So everything falls in place. So everything is good. I like the demo class also.
Okay.
So nothing is a problem as of now.
Okay. Great. So, okay, we have left with one more session in our demo. That's actually the teaching
Mm-hmm.
part. So I'm going to teach you descriptive
Okay.
statistics.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So if you're okay with that, I will start right away. Or if you want to close it, it's up to you. Your suggestions, yeah. Because already 10:40, so I won't force you to stay back, yeah. So
Plus, I
basically
am
what,
in office. I have to leave for home.
sorry?
I am in office, so I have to leave.
Okay. So Ashwini, the last part is basically about like what our teaching methodology, how we teach, right? The concept we cover in the class, what are the assignment we do, what we give, and
Okay.
sorry, that's the teaching part. Shall I start that?
Yeah, sure, please.
Okay. So give me more, around 20 minutes more, I will finish by 11.
Okay, please.
Okay. Just give me a moment. So hello. So
Yeah.
now we are going to discuss
Yes.
one topic on descriptive statistics. Okay. Just to show you about uh, how we our just to give you a brief about our teaching methodology. So we are going to start with descriptive statistics. That is the first topic in our course. And within this, we are going to discuss intro to research methods. Okay. That is how do we collect data using various research methodologies. So within this, we are going to study about what are surveys, what is a controlled experiment, right? And then what are observational studies. Okay. So let's start. Yeah. So let's straight away start with an example only. So it says you have a big exam tomorrow and your memory needs to be as sharp as possible. What would you do to prepare? So we conducted a survey and we got these results. 42% responded, get a good night workout. Just a sec. Yeah. 20% said eat a good dinner. 16% said stay up studying. 13% responded get a good night's sleep and 1% were other. Right? So these were the results of the survey on how should I keep my memory as sharp as possible. Now the question is, what information would help you trust these survey results? How many people I surveyed, who I surveyed, or how the survey was conducted. Okay? Yes, Pramod. What's your call on this?
So every night before an exam, I used to sleep a lot rather than studying. So I fall into that 10%,
No, that's
10%
okay.
or 13%. But yeah, so it is important. So if I see it in a different way, what I will be doing is I'll after the survey is done, I'll see how these guys results were. But if we have to judge something on this data, then I'll have to wait for you to complete how we go about this.
No, see, okay. So what my question to you is, if you want to trust these results, that whatever the
Mm-hmm.
survey is telling is correct. So if you want to have
Okay.
trust in these results, what out of these three statements, which statement should be correct for this data should be trustable? Means I can trust this data. How many people I
First
surveyed?
two can be good.
Okay.
Yeah, how many people you surveyed and who you surveyed
Okay. How about you, Ashwini?
is more important.
Yeah, Ashwini, can you hear me? Okay, I think he's not there. Okay, fine. Yeah, Shri Harsha.
Yeah, I think these three are required.
Okay. Okay. Can you say why?
No, like how many people I surveyed, again I need quality,
Right.
right?
So you should not.
So who I surveyed is I'll get the quality.
Okay. Fine. So how many people I surveyed means I should not survey 10 people, right? I should have a big sample size, maybe 1,000 people or maybe 2,000. Or the more I have, the better the data is, right?
Right.
So first is definitely important. Second is who I surveyed. Of course, I would like to be selective about my audience means I should survey only the relevant people, right? Who are somehow connected with exams or memory, exams or some kind of learning or something. I should not go completely random,
Right.
right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
this is of course important. And the third part is how the survey was conducted, right? So when I say how the survey was conducted means what was the methodology used to conduct the survey? Was it online? Was it offline? Was I supposed to answer verbally or was I supposed to write it on a piece of paper, right? Did the respondent understood all the questions written in the survey or not, right? So basically
Yeah.
all these 3 points are required to trust these survey results, right, Pramod?
Yes.
Okay, good. So now you have to tell me one more thing. You said here that the memory needs to be as sharp as possible, right?
Yes.
So the question is, how are you going to measure memory first of all? Okay. So if I ask you,
Okay.
Shri Harsha, how are you going to measure memory? Then only you can say, na,
No, it depends
yeah.
on intake capacity.
Sorry?
It depends on your intake capacity.
Okay, what is intake capacity then?
Nothing but memory.
Means I want a quantitative definition for memory. Means
No,
how can
it's
I
not.
quantify it?
It's more like something which I know today, I shouldn't forget tomorrow. Maybe if I'm preparing for an exam, it
Mm-hmm.
shouldn't be a case like, oh yaar, ye to kal raat ko padha tha. It shouldn't be like that.
No, it's
That
like,
Okay.
is a good memory.
quantity based. For example, if you take 10 words, whether
Mm-hmm.
you can memorize those 10 words with respect to time and all is the memory.
Yes.
Exactly. So what we have to do is basically what we have to, let's say we take some test, like I give you 30 words and I ask you to remember them. And after 5 or 6 hours,
Right.
I ask you to recall all of them, right? So depending on the words you can recall, I can measure your memory in a quantitative way,
Right.
right?
Yes.
So what we have
Yes.
done here now, we have given an operational definition to memory. So memory is something which you cannot measure directly, right? So to measure it, we have given an operational definition, right? So which makes measuring memory easier and quantitative, right, Pramod?
Yes.
Okay. In a similar way, BBC used to have this test on their website called the memory test description, right? Unfortunately, they don't no longer offer it. So here is a brief description of the test. Okay. So the test consisted of 3 parts. First part was users were shown 12 photographs in the first part. Then they were shown another 12 photographs in the second part, right? And in the third photographs, they were shown 48 photographs. And they were asked if they saw each photo in the first part or second part or neither. Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
And
Okay.
their performance was measured on 2 scales. One was called recognition, other one was called temporal memory score. Okay. So the
Okay.
recognition score was calculated as the percentage of times they correctly identified whether they saw the face at all, regardless of which part the face was from, right? So basically, have you seen this photograph before or not? No matter whether it was part 1 or part 2. So that was called recognition score. And the second one was called scale was temporal memory score. That is, that was calculated as the percentage of recognized faces that were identified with the correct part number also. That is part 1 or part 2. Okay? Means
Okay.
okay fine, if you identified it correctly, tell me which part is from, it was from. Right, Pramod?
Yes. Yes.
And they were given a 5 minutes break between each part of the test. Okay? So now BBC has also, what BBC has done is BBC has given an operational definition to measure memory. Right? Now if I ask you,
Okay.
how did BBC measure memory? So if I ask you one option which correctly defines the way BBC has measured memory, which option would that be?
Second option. Whether it was from part 1 or part 2.
Okay. Yes, Shri Harsha?
No, it was all again. All the 5.
All the 5 won't be still okay, let's just see. Okay, the type of faces you remember, I won't go with that. Okay, so usually the number of faces, right? And we are basically measuring the percentage here, not the numbers. So I am rejecting the last one also, right? knowing whether or not the face was there contributes only to recognition score, not to temporal, right? Knowing whether you saw the face first or second only contributed to temporal one. So it was only the second option which covers both the points here, right?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So now I have to tell you one more thing here. So all such variables like memory, which cannot be measured directly, okay, cannot be measured directly, and they require an operational definition to measure them, like the way BBC has done or like the way we discussed earlier, right? All such variables which cannot be measured directly and require an operational definition to measure them, they are called constructs. Okay. Ashwini, can you give me an
Okay.
example for a construct? Anything which you cannot measure directly and would require an operational definition. Yeah, sorry.
Uh, number of stars, I guess.
Sorry, come again.
No, I don't have any examples. Sorry.
Okay, Pramod. Anything which you cannot measure directly and would require some kind of a definition.
Yeah. So if we are constructing a house and anything that will require will have a constructor definition, right? How much sand, how much rocks, how much cement and stuff.
And no, see, Pramod, you can easily measure the
Yeah.
sand in kgs, right?
Yes.
So that's quantifiable. You can easily measure it. Memory you cannot measure
Okay.
directly, right?
Okay. Yes.
So
Yes.
I
Yes.
will give you I will give you one more example so that it makes it easier for you. Let's say personality.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So if I say okay, his personality is good, his personality is not good, I need to first give him a definition. Okay, I'm measuring personality by this and this way.
Yes.
Right? Now tell me some other
Yes.
examples.
Okay. If we go to an ice cream store and ask, which flavor will taste good.
Right. So flavor, exactly. The flavor is a construct here.
Yes.
Right? So you need to give some definition, operational definition, then only you can say, okay, this is good, this is very good, this is bad. Right?
Yes.
Excellent. How about you, Shri Harsha?
For example, why data analytics and why not the SaaS or a different one?
Okay,
It
fine.
again depends on the demand.
Right. So, okay, so Shri Harsha says, which tool should I use? Right. So I am not able to measure the, okay, I would say which tool I should learn. So I'm not able to measure it directly, as in R is good or SAS is good or which is good. So I need to have some operational definition to measure the quality of the tool. So, okay, so that I can give points to R, points to SAS. Let's say R is 8 out of 10, SAS is 7 out of 10, Python is 9 out of 10. Then I can easily compare them, right?
Right.
So then it's a construct. So anything which requires an operational definition would be a construct. Okay? Good.
Yes.
Now my next question to you is, quickly identify constructs out of these options. And you have to answer only on the chat box, no need to speak. Then we'll discuss it. So just mark A for the first one, B, C, D, E, F, G. कार्ड निकाल दो. Yeah. Okay. So Ashwini has answered, Pramod has answered, Shri Harsh has answered separately, lot of okay. So one more thing, I think in this GoToMeeting there is one more option. So when you in the chat box it shows whom you have to send. So you need not to send to everyone, you can just send specifically to me only. Right?
Okay.
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 No
Right.
issues, yeah.
Right. Okay.
Okay. So the correct answers would be intelligence, effort, hunger and itchiness. Right?
Yes.
Okay. Great. Now let's do one more question here. Now we have the constructs on the left hand side and operational definition on the right hand side. You need to match them. Okay. So you can write it like this. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 1 and then the alphabet out of it. 2 then the alphabet out of it. Yeah.
What is the meaning of profanities?
Profanity means bad words. Gali dena.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, done?
No. 1 to 2 minutes more.
Okay, quickly.
Mhm.
Okay. Ashwini, answer your
Yeah.
answers. Okay, great. Yes, Shri Harsha, your answers please. Okay, I think you guys have done good. 1D, 2D. Okay. Okay, let's discuss it now. Your first one is score on Beck's depression inventory. Some way of measuring depression. This is D. Hunger is
Okay.
grams of food consumed. H. Right? Stress is
Level of B.
Levels of cortisol, the stress hormone. Very good. So by measuring this hormone level, I can find out the stress levels. Yeah. Anger is
G.
excellent. Happiness is I. Ratio of minutes spent smiling to not smiling. Health is, I'd go with resting
Resting
health.
heart rate.
Yeah. Obesity is body mass index.
Body
BMI,
mass index.
body mass index.
Right. Effort is minutes spent studying with the.
C.
Yeah, okay. Good. Brand loyalty is
Number of products. F.
purchase. Very good. F. Okay. So we have mapped the constructs with the operational definition. Right. So one thing I want to tell you here is like operational definitions are not universal. It's not like everybody is going to follow the same definition that you have defined. Right. So you need to define it as per your purpose. Depending on the questions you have to answer, you have to, and the data you are available with, you have to take a operational definition for the construct. Right?
So this
Okay.
is decided by client.
Sorry?
Is this decided by the client?
No, it won't decide with the client. It's the data scientist would decide it. Okay. So before this, Srihar, before I answer your
No,
question.
like what exactly?
Okay, just let me ask you one more question, then I will answer your question, Srihar. So tell me this, why are we studying it here? Why are we studying constructs and operational definition here? What purpose that this serves?
No, ultimately you need to understand the domain and map the quantifiers.
Okay. Yeah, Pramod, you answer?
So that when we get the data, we have to get it ready for what we want.
Okay,
So
Ashwini?
to
Sorry, can you?
Like, I'm just asking you, why are we
Can you-
studying constructs and operational definition here?
If you won't know, then I guess you won't be able to analyze what you're looking for. Actually.
Okay. So,
Like
yeah, so,
you need some definition to analyze the data and give output.
okay, so basically what
So
happens
basically
now,
for building models.
okay, so all of you given partial answers. So basically what happens in real life scenarios now, most of the business problems are not structured, right? They are unstructured business problems. Say for example, a client comes to you, I think Shri or she are in consulting, so you can very much relate to it. A client comes to you and says that my sales force is not motivated. My sales team is not motivated. What should I do? Okay. And he's paying you millions of dollars. Now, how are you going to approach that kind of a problem?
So no, I'll ask them what are the characteristics of their salespersons.
What do you mean by characteristics?
The designation and in the sense education portfolio,
Okay.
whether they have done MBA or engineering,
Mm-hmm.
and then whether they are having any pre-experience. Experience is the second factor.
Okay.
Basing on all these characters, I'll give him a report. Where is the lack?
Okay. How about you, Ashwini?
I don't have much answer about it.
Okay.
So preparing the benchmark.
Okay. Yeah, Pramod, you answer.
okay, so if they are not doing well, if their team is not doing well, first I'll check what kind of company is it, what kind of products they are selling,
Uh-huh.
and whom did they try to sell, what kind of customer base they have.
Uh-huh.
so that we can work out things that if they were targeting the right customers or the wrong customers, rather than going to the staff if he has got the staff right or not. First we'll see if they are targeting the right customers in a right way or not, and then I'll look after the staff, how they are trying to interact, or how they are trying to
Okay, so
sell the products.
you're not going to doubt the staff first, you're going to doubt the products first or the customers first. As in,
Yeah, not the customer, the customer base they are trying to sell.
okay, so means if you want to say
Then
if it's really hard to convince or it's really hard to sell the products, then the sales force might not be motivated, right?
yes.
Okay, fine. So I think for the first step you should do here is, first of all, you need to find out a method to measure motivation. Then only you can
Okay.
assign a motivation level to each and every team member, right?
Yes. Yes.
So first of all, motivation here is a construct,
Yes.
right?
Himanshu,
Yes, Shwini.
sorry to disturb you, but I'll have to drop now. My colleague has been waiting for almost an hour to drop me.
Okay.
It's really night here, okay?
So sorry, so sorry.
Okay. No,
Okay.
it's okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm okay. I'm just wrapping up in 2 or 3 more. You can 2 3 minutes more. You can leave, Ashwini, not an issue.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'll give you.
Thank you.
My colleague Kush will give you a call tomorrow, and then we can take it further.
Yeah, sure, sure.
Okay.
Sure.
Thank you so much,
Okay.
Ashwini. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Bye.
Thank you. Right.
Okay. So yeah, what I was telling is, like, first of all, you need to give a definition to motivation, right? As
Okay.
in, this is how I'm going to measure the motivation level of each and every player or member.
So this is one model, right? Like we were talking about in that graph that
No,
you
this is
told
not a
us.
no. This is not a model. We are not arrived
Okay.
at the
So
model.
this is how we go about it. Okay.
Yes,
We
this
didn't
is
arrive. Okay.
yes.
Fine.
So this might not be even done by the data scientist. It might be done by some of your seniors in the company who are actually interacting with the
Okay.
client.
Okay.
Okay, maybe the
Okay.
BAs or something like that.
Okay.
Okay. So first, once you know okay, this is how the motivation level is going to measure, then
Mhm.
of course you will have the motivation level of each and every player. Then you will focus on the factors that can affect their motivation levels. Like as
Okay.
you suggested, like let's say the age of the person, age of the employee, his salary, his incentives, his travel, right? Products which he is supposed to sell, and
Yes.
various things that we have discussed in the last 5 minutes, right?
Yes. Yes.
And then you will collect the data as per this requirements, right? So first you have defined a framework on the basis of which you are going to solve this problem, and then you are going to collect the data, right? And then
Okay.
again the same thing, then cleaning part, and then the analysis part. So when I say that, as Pramod, what you were asking on the models and all, these are the
Mhm.
statistical models that have nothing to do with business.
Okay.
Okay, so there are
Okay.
models like what you call linear regression, logistic regression,
Mhm.
right?
Okay.
So they are like same for each and every business problem. Means you can apply the same model on sales also, you can apply the same model on healthcare also, you can apply the same model on retail also, right?
Okay. Okay.
That's what makes data science more
Okay.
promising, that you can easily shift sectors also,
Okay.
because the
Okay.
tools are the same, the theory is the same, the concepts are the same, just
Okay.
the variables change, the data changes.
Okay. Okay.
Got it?
Mhm. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Okay, great. So I think we should stop now. It's already 11:10. So I hope you
Yes.
got a flavor of what data science is all about and what we offer in the course and like how do we teach, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So after the class we share these notes along with the videos plus the assignments
Mhm.
for each
Mhm.
and every chapter we
Okay.
study.
Okay.
Okay, and the classes are as interactive as the demo was. We have only hardly 6 students per batch. So we
Mhm.
make sure that it's very much interactive. There is not much of a disturbance, and you can easily ask your questions and you can learn, right? So the focus is
Yes.
that each and every person in the batch learns. It's not like only one or two should understand, everyone should understand. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah, any more
Yeah.
queries? Yeah, Pramod?
No, no, no.
Okay. Yeah, Sriharsha?
Yeah, everything is fine. So now the cost component.
Okay, sorry. So cost component is 25K for the course.
Okay.
First 5K you have to deposit as a course registration, and the rest 20K you can deposit after 2 weeks of joining.
Okay. First 5K is registration, and then 20K one shot after
20K
2
one
weeks.
shot, yeah, after 2 weeks,
Okay. Okay.
right? So it's
Okay.
25K for the complete course, yeah. Plus of course we give you support after the course also, various case studies, resume building and all, right? And we are very much reachable. You can WhatsApp us anytime. You can call us and ask the questions and all, right? So there's no
Okay.
like,
So
yeah.
mhm. One more thing. So I was just telling, right? I mine it wouldn't it be possible for a weekend thing?
Uh-huh.
So in weekdays it was morning 7 to 9, right?
Right.
So is it a regular thing, or can we set dates, like if I'm off on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and alternate Tuesday? So can I put like Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday
No, no,
in a week,
no,
and then
that won't be possible
okay,
because we
okay.
can't find more people like you, right? It's very difficult to find.
Aha. Yes, yes,
So it's
yes. I
7 to 9
understood.
Monday
I
to
understood.
Friday,
Okay,
or
okay.
weekends or Saturday Sunday batches. So you have 4 hours on Saturday, 4 hours on Sundays. Else you can join 7 to
Okay.
9, 5 days a week, Monday to Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't that suit you, Pramod?
It would be more
Are
like
there any
I'll
evening
not be.
time sessions?
Sorry?
During the night time, like how you did this demo.
No, no, we don't have any evening batches because it's difficult to find students for the evening classes.
Because morning again, as Pramod is saying, mine also, early morning it starts again with me.
Uh-huh.
So after 6, it will be closed.
Okay,
So
now.
what happens with me, Himanshu, is I have a schedule for the whole year, but the schedule goes like this. Uh, I have, if I am in morning 10:30 shift, I'll have to stay in office till night 10:30. So we do a 12-hour shift. It is like morning 10:30 to night 10:30, or night 10:30 to morning 10:30, or evening 4:30 to morning 4:30. And all these shifts will be somewhere in Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and alternate Tuesday. So I'm only left with Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and the classes for the morning thing are Monday to Friday. So what happens is, for an alternate Tuesday when I am at work, I wouldn't be able to come home by 11 or 12 p.m. in the evening, which only leaves an option with me for Thursday and Friday. I mean, I'm completely free. Else I have to figure out something wherein I have to take a break or something in office and then attend, kind of. So also, Himanshu, if it is possible, please send me, the complete schedule like you were mentioning in the demo. For Monday to Friday, it is 7 to 9, like that. If you have the complete schedule of what you people have currently, I
Mm-hmm.
can see and work out if it is, if it is working for me, or maybe if my friends, 2 or 3 friends can join with me, maybe we all can take, or I'll see something from my side also then.
Sure. So what we can do is, okay, so but see, we have already shared a course curriculum also, as in how our lecture is
Yeah, yeah.
picked up. That's for usually for a weekend class, not for weekday class. So weekday class is
Mm-hmm.
2 hours, 7 to 9, and say it will be say 10 hours per week. So it should take around 13
Mm-hmm.
weeks of time.
Okay.
Right. So depending on when
Okay.
you start it, just add up 13 weeks more.
Okay.
Right. So plus minus hardly 1 week. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So what
So
I,
also,
yeah.
what if we miss, say for example, someone is on a weekend or a trip and he misses a week's course. So
Right.
how will he catch up?
So you can either, of course, watch the recorded videos of your class,
Okay.
or
Okay.
else you
Yeah, yeah.
can
So
join
we'll
in some
get the
other
recorded,
batch.
right?
You join in some
Acha,
other
acha.
batch also. But provided you are missing only
Okay.
few lectures, if you skip for a month or something, you're not going to live.
Then it becomes it becomes difficult, you know,
Yes, 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 yes,
every
yes.
time to start over. Yeah, yeah, I
Right, right,
understood.
right.
So we get the video, right? I forgot that point.
Yes, yes, you get the videos for each and every class, and you also get the, if we will definitely try to arrange for you in some other batch. Maybe it's a weekend or weekday batch, whichever suits you. Right?
Okay,
So
okay.
we try to give as much commitment as possible from our side,
Mm-hmm.
but of course we
Mm-hmm.
expect some commitment from students also.
Yes, yes, I understood.
Yeah. So
I got
Pramod,
it.
what you can do, like three days you can attend, and 2 days for that you can either watch the video or maybe attend on some weekends or something, if that suits you.
Okay, okay. Yeah, yeah, I'll have to check. So that's why I was telling, I mean, I got the mail for this join GoToMeeting thing. So if you can send the, you know, batches that you're currently doing, or what are the timings that people are, you know, attending, I'll have to work. It is again a statistics kind of thing. I have my
No,
whole
yeah.
year schedule when I am in this shift or when I am in a different shift. So I can work with that and then, you know, come up with a solution for me.
Okay. See, Pramod,
Hmm?
yeah. So see, weekday batch, weekend batch is starting this weekend. Okay.
Okay.
Then the next batch might start after 2 weeks. We usually have 2 or 3 weeks of gap between two batches.
Okay,
Okay. And
okay,
weekday batch might start not from this week but from the next week.
okay,
That will be
okay,
that would be, this is what, from 24th onwards.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So currently we have two batches running in the morning, and then
Mm-hmm.
we have of course weekday batch, multiple weekend and weekend batches on Saturday, Sunday of mornings and Saturday afternoons also. So,
Okay,
so
okay.
basically you will be put in a new batch only which is starting. It's not like you will put in something in between.
Mm-hmm. Okay, no
Yeah.
problem. Done.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. All clear.
Okay. Great. See, Pramod, to be very frank enough, as per your schedule, it's very difficult to fit something. Right? I think you also understand that.
Yes, I have to compromise. I have to compromise somewhere or the other,
Yeah, because
or else I have to do it from office only. Maybe I'll have to figure out.
yeah, that's a good idea. Or else pay for 6 students. I
Yes.
don't mind teaching you alone.
Yes.
Yeah. Or best is you can get some of your friends, then we can definitely make a separate batch for you guys.
Yeah, yeah. I'll see for that for sure.
Okay. Chalo then, thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Himanshu.
Thank you, Pramod. I hope
Yeah,
you
thanks,
like the
Manchu.
demo. Yeah, Shreyas. Hello.
Yeah, hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, the course was fine. No, no, no. Please send me the curriculum and all.
Okay, you don't
Okay,
have that yet?
because no, I don't have. I did not yet receive it. Went through the mails, but I did not find it.
Okay, sure. I'll definitely send
So
you.
we only, so Himanshu, we only got the GoToMeeting link and a little description of that. That's it. Nothing apart from that.
No, you might have got a before that. You might have got a course details also, no? Course with course
No,
details.
no. I'll tell you. I'll tell you how I ended up here. I was on Instagram. I saw an ad for data analysis demo class. From
Okay.
there, I filled my details and I got the email as well as call today.
Acha. Okay.
Yeah,
Then give me your
same with
IDs
Like
mine.
then.
that.
Give me your IDs again, and yeah, I
Yeah,
think.
yeah. I'll type it in here. Give me 1 second.
Okay, sure. Please do that. Yeah, Shreyas, you also do that.
Yeah, sure.
Shreyas, I think weekend batch suits you, right?
No, weekend is again, Saturday is a, no, I don't have, I'm working on 6-day week.
Oh, oh.
Yeah, because it's a government, again, it is working on 6 days.
Acha. Okay,
But you
okay.
know, my time starts with 9:30 and it ends with 5:30.
That's great. So that's why you're looking for evening match, right?
Right.
Okay.
That's what I'm asking, whether evening matches are suitable. No, that is more suitable for me, evening match.
Okay, fine. Definitely we'll find something and just get back to you, है ना?
Sure. Yeah.
चलेगा. Thank you so much.
Okay, then. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Thank you, Pramod.
Thank you very much, Sriharsh. Oh, sorry, Himanshu and Sriharsha.
Yeah.
Both of you.
Yeah.
Chalo then. Okay, good night. Yeah. Bye.
Bye bye.